So, hearing how the STAR map translates complexity into clarity highlights just how valuable structured guidance can be for innovators. And one area where this becomes even more crucial is when founders start confronting clinical risk and regulatory expectations pretty early on. So, my question is, you help companies avoid, critical errors by embedding clinical logic and safety. How should founders think about risk management and regulatory compliance from the earliest stages of development?
I think you're mentioning an extremely valid and an important point because the earlier you cannot start early enough. Pretty much from the beginning, it is important, and I think it greatly depends on the solution being either clinical grade or not clinical grade. So, is it a well-being well-being solution important in its own right, or is it something that is really treating sick people? And there's one thing that I like to give to everyone that I work with, and that is just to keep in mind that that solution has impact on human lives. And with that in mind, you pretty much have a North Star to guide you, right? So no matter what you do with your application, with your solution, it will impact human lives. And when you keep that in mind, you are more careful about things like system resilience, about failure modes, what can happen if something goes wrong. And it's not always so easy to understand if you're not in the clinical, or if you're not from the clinical field.
Absolutely. You're very right about looking at from the human side, from the human safety side, patient safety aspect of